Hello and welcome to Epic World Builder. My name is Mike Hewitt, and today we're going to be talking about one secret to the world building arena. Um, First of all, before we get into that, this is my world, and as we look at this, this is the town of Elderbrook, and but not just the town of Elderbrook, but when we are looking at this campaign. This is the campaign Dragonspire. So I am in epicworldbuilder.com. If you go to epicworldbuilder.com, you should be able to see this under public campaigns. You'll see this right here, Dragonspire. So you can follow along. Obviously, if this is later down the road, you should see more stuff than what I'm building now. But you should be able to see the stuff that I'm building now. So let's go back to my campaigns in Dragonspire. So in Dragonspire so far we have Elderbrook, and I have been building this. This is a campaign I've been building for one of my D&D groups, and last week we built, 3 weeks ago we built the store, and then we built this kind of quest about a treant. Here is their main base of operations. As of right now, we have a pin down here, which is going to be, what do you call it? A graveyard situation. And I think we have this that's not yet. Don't know why. But we're going to start working through this. Oh, and yeah. And this was something too. I don't remember why either. But we've got all this. So in this episode, we're going to build, we're going to flesh out this very small town with a bunch of other stores and kind of shops of some sort. Just to kind of give it options for people to run around. There might not necessarily be anything for them to do there, or we're not basically make some quest, but we're giving an open world for people to have a feel of some sort. So we have the store, but I actually have a bunch of stuff in my library already, which I'm going to be putting in the store, and then obviously you can pull down. Man, I have tons and tons of stuff here. Let's probably too much stuff. I might actually have to pull in something else. We're going to go back a little bit here, and I will need to create a store of some sort, I think, or maybe even like a tavern. I don't really see a tavern here, but let's make one. And I just threw a bunch of stores. Is this a tavern? This is of some sort. Yeah, we might go look at that. So let me pull in a library, and let's look through some of these things. Definitive tattoo. That was one of the things I was going to do. So definitive tattoo. Let's bring that in. So I'm going to go back here. We're going to come in here. I'm going to create a store. We're going to pull it in from library pages. Yeah. Well, let's do, I like this. We're going to pull in Eldrin's magical trinkets. So we have a store here. We have a little bit of owner stuff here. And this is a great way. I got this actually from the store. So we're going to save this real quick. Let me show you what I've done. So coming back here to the store, we have pages. We can pull in pages. And I pulled in one of these. I have a tavern shop, and I'm going to be making some more of these because I have got so many things. This is actually pulling from here. So I actually purchased this from the store. It was free. So when I say purchase, I mean free. So all you do is add your cart, move it down. There is really nothing to it. And then once you get that into your libraries, then you can see exactly what I did there. I pulled it in straight from your library. So I go back here into campaigns. and then I add a page from the things I have, and now I should have here the trinket shop right here. So now looking at this, we have a pretty square trinket shop with just a bunch of magical trinkets. And then if we look at it, we've created this an owner. We have this person right here, Lyrian Eldrad is a friendly, knowledgeable elf. Blah 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 blah. We go through the whole situation. I don't know if we actually need to flesh that person out, but let's go ahead and take this and, well, hold on. I should probably make sure real quick and copy this. So if we go back to our map, right here looks good, this square map. So I'm going to go ahead and add a pin right here. We have this visible to everybody, and we create a link to right here. Save it. And so now we have a little shop here. So we come here. This is Eldrin's Magical Trinkets. We have everything else, and we can go straight to it. Now, this comes back to, I guess, the one secret. I feel like the one secret to win, there's many secrets, obviously, but one of the secrets to world building is flushing out the small stuff. And what I mean by that is giving somebody lots of places to do. So this, we can invite, we invite our players in to look at this, make certain stuff visible, non-visible, and stuff like that. But when they look at this map, they see tons of points of interest, tons of, it opens it up like a gigantic sandbox. So now they can say, oh, well, this pin means I can go there, and then they can start reading about it and go there and fill through some of the stuff. So during this episode, we're going to really fill in a lot of little spots for people to go. And right now, I have these two. I have not yet. I don't know what that means. I must have done something in the past. You probably have watched the videos and now know. I feel like that was somebody going there. And right here, I don't have anything. You know, I'm going to clean these out. And delete that. Because these are pins that are not going to actual. And let me, real quick, let me show you. So this right here is a pin that's just named. If you go here, you'll see a pin that's named, but then it's actually redirected to a page with the little page symbol. So clicking here, this is not pinned to anything. And when you delete a pin, doesn't mean you're deleting the page. You're deleting the correlation between the two. So we have this. We already have glimmering. This is our actual Whispering Winds wares. We have our farm down here. So let's go back and look at some more stuff. I'm going to, we have Cobbler's Corner, I guess, for boots. Definitive Tattoo was something I was going to bring in. So I'm going to go back. Let's go here. I love tattoos, and the people that are playing are going to be loving tattoos, I know. So that's a good little spot. But it's not in here. So why is it not in here? That's a good. Oh, those are images. That's why. Okay. Okay. Well, let's build a page. Sorry, I got confused by my own program. So that's images. So when I go, oh no, what's happening? I think I just lost internet. Give me 1 second. I probably shouldn't be doing this while we're having internet problems. My internet just came back up. I don't know why I was having problems there. Let's go back to my campaigns. So those were pages. So I'm going to go ahead and create a page. And in fact, I've got another campaign. Give me 1 second. So here's another way. So here, public campaign. I mean, no, not public campaigns, private campaigns. Here's another one I've been doing. So here are all my pages. I've got buildings here, definitive tattoo, which I have not flushed out. Okay, no problem. If we go here, we should be able to add page to library. Okay, and now that should be in our library. So now if we go back to our other campaign of Dragonspire, we should be able to add page from library, and now we should have definitive tattoo. But we need to flush this out a little bit. So first of all, we got this. It's a building. We already got our stuff in there. Owner. Let's go ahead and go to ChatGPT. So give me a blog. No. Give me a wiki. A world building wiki page on a fantasy TTRPG shop that specializes in tattoos. I don't know quite what I mean, there's not a whole lot of detail I want to do. No, let's just see what that gives us. Normally I put a little bit more stuff in here. Dang, okay. Cut that into shorten that by half. That's a really long. So we got an overview, services, notable tattoos, location, legacy, and inhabitants. Okay. Definitive tattoo. I'm looking at the legacy. Definitive tattoo remains a haven for enhancing capabilities and expressing identities through ink. We're going to go look at here. Okay, so I'm bringing over the text I got from ChatGPT. Definitive Tattoo is a renowned shop in. This is. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I'm dealing with so many different campaigns. I can't keep them all straight. And the campaign's called Dragonspire Elderbrook. Why can't I remember Elderbrook? Definitive Tattoo is a shop in Elderbrook. Specializing in magical tattoos. Merging artistry and arcane power, founded by mage tattooist Eldarin Shadowthorn. And when I go look, okay, founded with a lasting legacy. I don't know. It offers intrinsic designs with supernatural properties. That's exactly what I was looking for. Magical tattoos. Choose from a range of tattoos with enhanced abilities and protections. Custom design. Collaborate with unique designs. Consultations. Experts recommended ideal tattoos after aligning goals with preferences. Tattoo activation. Skilled ritual performed ceremonies to awaken the magical energies. Notable tattoos. Here we go. Mark of resilience. Enhanced endurance, and protection through a shield-like runes. Um, Serpent's Embrace, agility and stealth with a winding serpent motif. Arcane Nexus, amplified magical potence with um, with elemental glyphs. Inhabitants, head artisan dedicated to blah blah blah. Location, we don't want location. Delete. Delete. Legacy. Definitive tattoo remains a haven, golly day, for enhancing capabilities and expressing identities through enhanced ink, shaping the destinies of all who seek its unique creations. Okay, I like it. There's really no D&D. There's no DM content. It's one floor. I don't structures, material, tattoos, and city location. Sure, Elderbrook. Okay. We don't have a photo for it. Save. Okay. So here we've got a little shop that we can talk to. Yeah. Here's our stuff. Provides tattoos. Here's the owner, name, Elderbrook. There's some more information we could put in there later, but that's good as well. So now if I come back here, we don't have a link to it. Let me look. What does it look like again? It's just a square. What do we got? Do we got any squares? Let's put it right here. Let's create the link. Definitive tattoo. I can put it right here. This is what the actual pin's name. So you could actually do something different if you wanted to. There's definitive tattoo. Save. Boom. So now we've relatively quickly, in less than 15 minutes, we've got a tattoo shop here and a magical trinket shop there. See, it's real quick to build stuff in here that gives options. They're not a whole lot of options, but they are options. Let's do one more thing. Let's look through this. I'm going to go look through my library of... I think this is messing it up. Going down. What do we got? Pious Dragon. That looks good. Let's... I need a tavern of some sorts. I really didn't build... I mean, there's a tavern template for it, but I really didn't build it in here. I'm going to build... Let's say... this one right here. It doesn't quite match it. But, oh no. So, this isn't another campaign. I've already kind of built these in other campaigns. Pious Dragon. I've got tons. Are the Pious Brew Dragon Ale? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I like this a lot. I haven't flushed this out either, so that makes even more sense. So let's do this. Add to library. Okay. Let's go back to my other campaigns. Coming in here. Let's add a page from my library that is the Drunken Dragon. I kind of... No, we'll do the Pious Blue Dragon Ale. I didn't think... Did I have two of those? Oh, I've got two of them. I must have already flushed this one out. in my campaign here. So when I come here, boom, 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 I've got all this done. Nice. So now, I've got kind of a little different shop here. I think this one makes a lot of sense for this Pious Blue Dragon Ale shop. So we're going to say the Pious Blue Dragon Ale House. Save that. Now let's actually go here. What do we got? Behind the bar, a burly half elk with a scar over his one eye grunts a greeting as he wipes down a mug. He eyes you wearily, but doesn't seem inclined. Okay, so we have an owner here. Let's see. He's not really talking about. So there is a burly half orc behind the bar. Should that be him? Yeah, I think so. Let's do this. Thorn, Iron First, Iron. Was it Iron Fist? We're gonna call this person a character. So I'm gonna make the character for this bar, the owner of the bar, and I'm gonna make it a half elk, half orc as well. So we have this person, name. So now I'm kind of, there's attributes, right? These are the quick things on the right. If you've seen any kind of whatever. Is male. Well, we got a half orc here. Yep, perfect. Age, we're going to pick random from that. Physical build. We got a physical build. Hold up. He was a... There you go. Well, his physical build is burly. Physical build was burly. Personality. What was it? Did it say what personality in? He eyes you wearily, but doesn't seem to incline to start any trouble. Okay, so what do we got here? Personality, honorable, curious, suspicious. Okay, skills and language. And language, we're basically going to say he's common. We're going to get rid of skills. We're going to add something. When it comes to a person, what do we got? Physical trait. I'm looking. There's a lot of stuff here. Initiative, alias, physical trait. We're gonna add physical trait. Nope. We're gonna put here that he has a scar over one eye. There we go. Now, we're coming in here, and we are going to add some public content. Create me a description of an NPC, of a NPC. I guess. Yeah. Anyways, NPC... because in starts with actual. Never mind. Create a description. I'm just about grammar. We don't care about grammar. Create me a description of an NPC half orc with. Let's kind of fill in these pieces. Well, first of all, a male half orc. A Sorry. A 42 year old male orc. Let's keep adding that. That is burly and suspicious. We're just giving ChatGPT everything. With a scar over this. He is the owner of the boom. He is the owner of the Pious Blue Dragon Ale and loves his alehouse. Sorry. Is there anything else we want in there? Nope. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, age, appearance. We got attire, personality, background, interactions, quirk, and quote. So I'm going to just grab all of this and throw it right into our thing. So we've got appearance. For Thorn, Iron Fist. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Gruff, Ironhide. What? It didn't even... Okay. Let's see. I'm doing it. Ooh. Despite his gruff exterior. Gruff. Okay. Well, thank you, ChatGPT, for naming it something else. We'll just go through this and change it when we have to. Thorn Iron Fist? What? Did we give it the right thing? No, we did not. Okay. Well, that was a pretty big mistake there. Okay. Thorn Iron Fist is a burly and weathered figure standing at an impressive height with an opposing preference. His olive green skin bears the mark of a life well lived, edged with scars and stories of battles past. The most prominent of these scars is a jagged one that runs diagonally across his left eye, leaving a permanent reminder of some long forgotten conflict. His remaining eye is a deep and piercing shade of hazel, often gleaming with the shrewdness that matches his suspicious demeanor. Thorn's hair is wild, tangled, and dark strands, streaked with hints of silver, is pulled back into a rough ponytail that contrasts with his rugged appearance. His attire. I'm going to fix attire. Gruff, which is not gruff, it's Thorn. Thorn favors practicality in his clothing, typically seen in a combination of worn leather armor and comfortable dark-clothed clothing. An intricately crafted amulet hangs around his neck, adorned with a blue dragon emblem that matches the name of his establishment. Okay, give me one second. I'm gonna drink. Just give me. Sorry, my mouth is dry. Personality. Let's go personality. Despite his gruff exterior, Thorn is a man deeply invested in his alehouse. The Pious Blue Dragon, passionate about creating a welcoming space for patrons, he's known to be surprisingly warm and ample with those who frequent his establishments. He takes great pride in his ales and spirits, offering a vast selection to cater selections to cater to the diverse tastes of his customers. However, his past experiences have been made him weary of strangers, leading to the air of suspicion when meeting new faces. Okay, now we're at background. This is pretty good. I like this stuff. Thorn, I'm redoing it. Thorn Iron Fist, because they have him as Iron Hides. Early life is marked by hardship and struggle, as is often with the case of half-orcs. He found solace and purpose in the art of brewing and hospitality, eventually pouring his heart and soul into creating the pious Blue Dragon Alehouse. Over the years, his tavern has been a beloved local institution, drawing regulars from all walks of life who appreciate not only the quality of his drinks, but also the unique character of the place. Interactions. Don't know if we necessarily need this. Yeah, let's go for it. Fixing some. I'm going to try and keep you guys in podcast land up to date. I'm just kind of redoing some of the structure of how it is kind of labeled out. Thorn's interactions with customers are a mix of genuine warmth and lingering skepticism. He readily engages in conversations about the history of his alehouse, its signature drinks, and the antidotes that fill its walls. Is that an antidote? Give me a second. He's known to have a soft spot for stories of adventure and I'm going to get rid of that. And he often provides a listening ear for those who wish to share their tales. Quark. Gruff, I'm not going to change this because I don't know if I'm keeping this. Quark has a habit of absent-mindedly polishing his amulet around his neck whenever he is deep in thought or reminiscent about, you know what? I like that. Ooh, you know what? Quote, there's more to an alehouse than just the drinks. It's the stories told, the laughter shared, and the bonds formed. The pious Blue Dragon, it's a home for those who seek refuge in good company and fine brewery. Man, I like that. Okay, he's got an amulet around his neck. Okay, there's no more Gruff. We got that. He is now Thorn. Let's save this. We have this guy right here. I'm going to open up this. So when I edit this, I'm going to, boom, link it to, I'm going to link it to here. So now if we're in there, we need to link to it. Wow, okay. We don't have anything over here. Structure name. We have this here. Floors 1. Why not? This is this is a tavern or an alehouse. Location, we are, give me a second, we're in Elderbrook. And structure material, I don't know if we need to necessarily put that. Let's save that. So now Iron Fist Thorn is part of this. So now he is in our list of characters we can pull from, and we have. So we've built, in 30 minutes, we've built pretty much 3 buildings. We've done this alehouse, which in the next episode I think we should flesh out some weapons or some items, and I think his amulet is one of them. That's one we've already done. We did a little tattoo shop. We did a little alehouse. And you know what? Let's do this real quick. So when I come in here, we're going to go into this alehouse real quick. I want to show you something. So we've been working with these attributes. There's one attribute, I forget, with coming to a tavern. We have all of this, but we also have a menu. We're going to add this menu. So in here, we now have 2 food drinks. We're going to have 3 items. Okay, what do we got here? Triceratops bread. So basically, I'm adding a menu now to it. And with attributes, there's a lot of randomness we can throw in there. So Triceratops with bread. Food price is 1 gold, 5 coppers. You know what? For Triceratops, we're going with it. A drink, we have a mug of vodka for 2 silver. I like that. Food number 2, barley with bread. I think barley is bread. I don't know. We're gonna randomize. Ham with bread. I like that. A lot of bread. Cheese casserole. For 2 silver. There you go. 1 silver. I'm hitting the random button. That food price is 1 silver, 1 copper. We have a tankard of whiskey for 3 silver. That's a little bit. You know what? Let's do 7. You can also go in here and just change it. Potato with sharp cheese. That actually sounds good. Maybe I'm a little hungry. For 1 silver, a glass of wine for 5 silver. I like that. So now when we save this. Ooh. Ugh. Okay. That's something new. Something I've got to actually fix. Interesting. Oh, well, it should show up. We might push that somewhere else. If we do the layout of like this, it comes out correctly. But we need to figure that out. But anyways, that's how to add it. It's not pretty right now. For the people in podcast land, I think I found a little bug. It's pushing it out for a normalized screen, and it's probably not going to look good on a phone. It's very rarely do we find bugs, but I like finding them because it's time to fix them. But that was really cool. So now we got a little tavern menu that we can put out. So that's the last of it. So thank you guys so much. I know this is going out to 2 different worlds. It goes to YouTube and it goes to Podcast World. I hope send me something if you want. You can always go to epicworldbuilder.com and send us comments for the website, for the podcast, or for the YouTube channel. But I'm very interested for people in podcast world. I love podcasts. I love listening to it in the car, so I want to make this as best as possible for those people. So if I'm not describing stuff enough, or if you have any comments, let me know. But please subscribe, like in any medium there is, whether it's in your favorite podcast part or in YouTube. But hopefully you enjoy, and just creating worlds. It's so much fun to do all of this stuff and to kind of show my world and have you walk around. And also, if you come to epicworldbuilder.com, you can see this public world and you can follow along. And if you want, you can go in and create a campaign and clone or create an account, clone over the world, and start taking this world and changing it to whatever you want, or taking from it. So I hope you enjoy, and like always, keep building.